We've all had those times in our lives when we've been simultaneously happy, hurting, and healing at the same time. Okay, maybe we haven't, but it would be a good way to be, rather than be hurting and healing. True growth is when you're tired of your own shit. Stop caring what they think. Stop thinking they even care what you think. Mental health. Choose something for your mind, your body, and your soul every single day. Master manifest. You are a master manifester, I'm hearing. Manipulate energy. That's your awareness. Thought forms, they can come into our mind and we can play on them, or we can just choose to let them go. Break looping patterns of thought. What did they say the definition of crazy is? Doing something over and over again and expecting a different result. Totally. So transition, transmutation of it. These are just oracle cards. So clarity. That's what I'm talking about, clarity. You can get yourself stuck in a loop, and say if you are around, if you have connection, the card says, with narcissistic people, they'll try to get you to, a bit crazy, okay? Lucidity. They'll try to make you lucid. But all you've got to do to come back to yourself is break the pattern. No looping patterns of thought. No thinking, what could I have done differently? Is there something you could do differently? Is there something going on and on and on? Do you think you need an apology for something when you just don't? Like, the most powerful thing you can do for yourself is give yourself that apology, give yourself that clarity, and just move on. Like, the narcissist actually thinks that their endurance to never apologize, never acknowledge anything that they've done, and actually try to reverse all karma onto their victim. Like, apparently it's more likely, where did I hear it? More likely that a victim is going to get a order placed on them by the narcissist, like a police order. I don't know. I was actually convinced in my relationship that they didn't help. And it wasn't until a lady said to me on the phone, one of those helplines, like, yes, I guess brainwashing can be quite intense in narcissistic relationships. And I was like, yeah, what do you mean? But it was like, because I didn't believe that the police would be able to help me. But in reality, when I called the police one night, they were there within 4 minutes. 4 minutes. Like, there was a lady and a guy. They came straight away, 4 minutes. That was incredible. So I don't know how compassion. I don't know how I got to believing that, oh, well, I do know, because basically I was threatened within the relationship of, look, I can break open your door. And I told them everything. Like, I was like, break open the door and blah, blah, blah. I just told them everything. I didn't hold back at all, because they made me feel comfortable. And yeah, the narcissist at the time, they were there. So don't ever feel that you've got no help whatsoever. I mean, it is my mission to pick up every single one of the victims, and we'll all go live on an island together. Don't worry, I've got plans. It's just our houses will be really far away from each other because I don't like people. But that's what hanging around on your own a lot can do to you, especially if you are kind of surrounded by narcissistic people. And you're going to find, like, people with real heart centers, they're actually spread out. We're all in different places across the globe at the moment. That feeling when you realize you were completely mentally absent from an attempted discount from a toxic individual. Yeah, I think I had someone last year trying to, like, I don't know, fuck with me. I've really been through it. Like, sorry. I just don't have it in me to be bothered with anymore. It's like, I heard this thing. 3 signs you're a good person that's been abused. You're sorry all the time. Don't be sorry all the time. Be the full embodiment of who you are. You don't need to be sorry for anything. What? Sorry for existing? No. Even when it's not your fault, you don't accept compliments. Accept the compliment. Just say thank you. If somebody goes, you look ravishing today, or somebody says anything to you, it's easy to just be grateful and say thank you. Wow, I can't believe you noticed. Thank you very much. You too, and return a compliment in some way. It's about, we talk ourselves down so much, but I guess this is that whole self love thing. And I continually say, if you don't have self love, your life is going to be shit. Why do I say that? Because I have experienced it. No self love, crappy life. So, we got, and look, it's actually a known thing that apparently in the, is it Gen X or Gen Y? Gen X, probably. There's like hundreds of kids have to be looked after, or thousands of children have to be looked after by their grandparents because the children got brought up being told tall poppy syndrome, everybody tearing each other down, and also they were told not to love themselves because, the thing is, oh, that person loves themselves, like they're so up themselves. How dare they love themselves? Well, if you don't love yourself, your life's not going to be very good. You're going to turn to other means in terms of addictions, and that would be drugs, food, alcohol, whatever, to give you dopamine levels that make you feel good when you can't even just look in the mirror and say, I feel good because I'm me. And that's what we needed, and that's what everybody needs to be able to do with their children these days, is make sure that they love themselves when they look in the mirror, and they bloody well should. And it was an indoctrination, and a false indoctrination at that, that's caused a bit of issue across generations now, and that's a fact. So, in conclusion, love yourself because you deserve it. If you got any value out of the video, please like, share, and subscribe. Much appreciated. Have a beautiful day. Bye.